Pakistan's capital is sealed off. Security forces have been deployed to stop Imran Khan supporters from marching into Islamabad.
एक बार फिर पाकिस्तान में हालात बेकाबू होते जा रहे हैं। पाकिस्तान के पूर्व पीएम इमरान खान के समर्थकों ने जेल से छुड़ाने के लिए पूरे इस्लामाबाद को घेर लिया।
They're demanding the former Prime Minister be released from jail and the government resign.
From Islamabad, thousands of Imran Khan supporters have now entered Islamabad.
क्या आज पाकिस्तान में तख्ता पलट हो जाएगा? क्या पाकिस्तान की राजनीति में शुरू हो गया है जादुई खेल?
To Pakistan now, where protesters are closing in on the capital Islamabad, part of nationwide protests calling for the release of the former Prime Minister Imran Khan. The march is in response to a call made by Khan to his supporters.
Wi-Fi network, even when you are on Wi-Fi, certain apps like Instagram and WhatsApp, people have been reporting.
नाजरीन, जैसा कि आपने हाईलाइट में देखा, मज़ीद वीडियो कुछ सेकंड के बाद आपके साथ शेयर करते हैं। पीटीआई के वर्कर्स इमरान खान को छुड़वाने के लिए इस्लामाबाद में दाखिल हो चुके हैं। पाकिस्तानी मीडिया कवरेज नहीं दे रहा और ना ही ठीक बात बता रहा है, लेकिन आलमी मीडिया खुलकर कवरेज कर रहा है और एक एक खबर वाम तक पहुंचा रहा है, खास तौर पर BBC न्यूज़ और अल जज़ायर न्यूज़ वाले। और बुशराबिबी भी डट चुकी है कि इमरान खान के बगैर वो वापस नहीं जाएंगी। बार बार ये ऐलान कर रही हैं कि मैं इमरान खान के बगैर इस्लामाबाद से नहीं जाऊंगी। आलमी मीडिया पीटीआई के एहतजाज को मुकम्मल कवरेज कर रहा है। हम आपको इस वीडियो में वही दिखाएंगे। अगर आप पीटीआई के वर्कर्स और पीटीआई के सपोर्टर्स हैं तो आपको ये वीडियो पूरी देखनी चाहिए। तो चलिए मज़ीद वीडियो की तरफ बढ़ते हैं, लेकिन उससे पहले अगर आपने हमारे डायरेक्ट चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दें और वीडियो को लाइक करना मत भूलें और कमेंट्स बॉक्स में अपनी राय का इजहार लाजमी किया करें।
To Pakistan now, where protesters are closing in on the capital Islamabad, part of nationwide protests calling for the release of the former Prime Minister Imran Khan. The march is in response to a call made by Khan to his supporters, and he called on them to remain in the capital until the government addresses their demands. We have seen some clashes between police and the protesters. Tear gas was used as well. Reportedly, hundreds of people were arrested too on this march, which began on Sunday. Our correspondent in Islamabad is Caroline Davies, and she told me what was happening right now in the middle of the city.
I've spent the last few hours driving around the central part of Islamabad to see what the situation is like here. Now, at the moment, we've got large amounts of the roads here closed off with shipping containers. The internet has been sporadic at best, a large amount of the time just not working if you're not on a Wi-Fi network. Even when you are on Wi-Fi, certain apps like Instagram and WhatsApp, people have been reporting difficulties and problems trying to be able to access those as well. But I think to bear in mind, the main thing here is that actually we've seen several of these protests before here in Islamabad relatively recently, and the city has started to be called Containeristan by locals because there are so many shipping containers that are permanently perched on the side of the roads, ready at any point for the authorities to pull them across and shut the city down.
Big breaking news coming in from Islamabad. Thousands of Imran Khan supporters have now entered Islamabad. Fierce clashes have also broken out between PTI supporters and also the police personnel, the security personnel who have been deployed in Islamabad. This protest is demanding the release of Imran Khan, who is currently behind bars. And the protest has gotten fierce with violence also breaking out in several parts. In fact, several people have been injured, and according to local media reports, over 3 security personnel have also died in the clashes. One of the protesters has also succumbed to his injuries. And like you see on your screens, viewers, these are desperate attempts by PTI supporters to lay siege to Islamabad. You can see on one side of your screen, you can see how a sea of supporters have mobilized, and on the right side of your screen, how you can see PTI supporters crossing rivers to reach Islamabad. In fact, US State Department spokesperson Matthew Miller has called on the protesters to avoid taking out violent protests and has urged them to respect the constitution.
Pakistan's capital is sealed off. Security forces have been deployed to stop Imran Khan supporters from marching into Islamabad. They're demanding the former Prime Minister be released from jail and the government resign. Could this lead to more political instability? This is Inside Story. Tens of thousands of people have reached the outskirts of Pakistan's capital, Islamabad, in what is looking like the biggest protest march since February's disputed election. That vote brought the Pakistan Muslim League and Pakistan People's Party to power. But Imran Khan supporters say the vote was stolen from their party, the PTI.
आपने वीडियो मुलाहजा की। मज़ीद ऐसी वीडियोस देखने के लिए हमारा चैनल सब्सक्राइब और वीडियो को लाइक करना मत भूलें।